I really don't take it lightly what I'm about to say. Because when you name names, you put not only that person out there, but you also put yourself out there. But I feel as a woman who makes it my business to be a warrior for the truth, that it needs to be said. I, on my podcast, and on the Breakfast Club, spoke about an individual who had approached me on the internet and who we spoke on the phone, and that they said some troubling things in the conversation that made me take a step back, and that also, with literally like no investigation, it was brought to my attention that he had sexually harassed a woman by opening the door when she came to meet him for a date, butt naked, and then telling her that she was the one who was overreacting, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I heard that one story and was just like, whoa, that's crazy. When I spoke about him on my podcast and on the Breakfast Club, I didn't say his name. I literally just said a couple like characteristics about him, and it has been shocking and incredibly discomforting to me how many women, 8 as of tonight, that have come forward to say his name. They knew exactly who he was, to say his name, and that he had been incredibly problematic and, behaved in a very sexual, predatory way with them, that some have said could have gotten him fired. So I say all that to say, if you are approached by Myron Rolle, you should just be mindful. I don't have empirical proof, but I've had enough women come forward saying that he was incredibly inappropriate with them, that I feel it would be inappropriate of me to not put the word out there that there is a man that is not being okay with women.
Good morning, family. Was that not the fakest shit you ever seen? Opinion Nation, rise up. It's your boy TOJ, the Opinion Junkie. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with me. Don't forget to hit the like button and tell the rest of the world about my black ass. But Amanda Seales is a fucking scumbag, bro. I was trying to find a nice way to narrate this video, but let me. I want to unpack the whole video, and it's only a 2-minute video. But she basically claimed that this man, who is muscular, chocolate, sexy black brother, neurosurgeon, pretty much, top of the line black man, access to women all over the world, ex-athlete, ex-football player, he gonna go to the internet and track you down to have sex with you? Okay, let me say something. The 8 women who don't exist, who came forward, did not call the police, did not get a lawyer, did not even find a district attorney, but they found corny ass Amanda Seales, and they took her Breakfast Club interview to convince them that they're not the only ones. I'm telling you, bro, this Me Too movement is bigger than what you think it is, and it got so bad to where that men are just like avoiding women as a whole. In fact, the complete video that just came out is a reason the MGTOW movement got just as big as it is. This video with Amanda Seales claiming verbally out of her own mouth, I don't have no proof, but you're gonna bring your. I would sue her funky ass for slander, to be quite honest with you, because she said I'm not naming any names. At the end of the fucking video, this asshole named the fucking dude name. Her funky ass clout chasing, and this is clout chasing at the worst. Let me explain something to you. I don't mind you going on the internet and saying black women, I'm a high piece of ass or whatever, and I go through this harassment shit every day. Just be careful, watch yourself. That's cool. Once you go out there and say this man came to the door butt naked, I ain't got no proof of this. The girl who claimed got no name. And mind, this is a black dude with money, and if any of them stories was true, any of them black girls or white girls would have came forward and clout chased harder than she did, because they were the actual victims, not you. You somebody who just changed your fucking mind and decided not to go on a date with this dude. You don't got no leg to stand on. You got no legal right to go out there and name this fucking man. She claims she went on a Breakfast Club and and gave this dude all kind of hints and said, you know, whatever her fake story was, and that she didn't name no names. All she did was give out hints and characteristics, and all 8 women just happened to hear her Breakfast Club interview that day. You know, that's a really weird coincidence, bro. That 8 women magically heard you give an interview about the same guy you were about to go on a date with, and that they went on a date with, and they found you. I tried to find Amanda Seales' contact information just so I can, you know, talk to her, which I'm not in real life, just to fuck with her. You can't contact Amanda Seales. I don't know how Charlemagne got in contact with her. And the odd thing about it, Charlemagne the God is basically Charlemagne the rapist, and she's friends with him. Charlemagne got a whole rape case against him when he claimed that, you know, oh, it's about rape culture. I gave myself donkey of the day. Some bad shit is finna come out about Charlemagne, and he's sitting there trying to make himself, you know, I'm gonna redeem myself and give himself donkey of the day as many times as he can to make it seem like he's sorry for the shit that he did to that girl. So Amanda Seales can eat a bag of dicks, and she can rest in piss for all I give a fuck, bro. That woman an asshole, and I really wish Myron Rolle would go out and sue her. As a matter of fact, Myron had to go out and give a statement. This dude came out and said, bro, I'm a fucking neurosurgeon. I got bad bitches. Basically, I can read between the lines. What the fuck I'm going after a woman for that's on the internet, on a podcast, looking for clout, when I got all these bad chicks in the hospital coming after me? But let me say something, and I want to unpack this before I get the fuck out of here. The man actually made a statement and said the reason why she made this statement is because I don't want to be her old man. And a lot of times that happens a lot, man. When girls like this get dissed, she can't actually take rejection. A lot of times these girls think they got it going on. And I'm a dude with a lot of options. I've dumped buku chicks before, bro. I got a girl right now that won't take no for an answer. Thank God she went to like the stalking YouTube level, but I mean she ain't take no for an answer. So I gotta understand what this dude is going through. But at the end of the day, bro, I think this needs to be a teachable moment that somebody got to make an example out of one of these fucking ladies. Because Myron Rolle this man is an active neurosurgeon at a fucking hospital, bro. This dude can, you know, his whole career is in jeopardy. As a comedian, it's your job to talk reckless and talk stupid shit about crowds and different subject matters, but you don't talk about a person in a context that can get them fired. That can ruin their whole career, and nonetheless a black man. And I'm not saying that black men are immune from being accused of rape. We're not immune from being convicted. But when you sit there and just say, I have no proof out your own mouth, you deserve whatever backlash come from this. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here.